Well guys, I made it to one of the spots I want to be. Unfortunately, it is raining like really hard, so got my rain jacket and I've got my action camera right here. It is raining. I wish I had my rain pants, but I don't. But I got this guy. Still could shoot some video with this, so I'm gonna switch over this, leave this camera here so it doesn't get ruined. And I think I'm gonna go take my chances out there and see if we can't find some horns. Hopefully we could, but it's gonna be very interesting to hike, to say the least. This is really rainy, as you can see. So, I don't know, wish me luck. It's gonna be not an easy one. So here we go. And yesterday I didn't find anything, as you guys could probably tell by there was no video. It's my last day out here. Still at 12 horns. It's supposed to rain all freaking day. So I don't know how long I'll be out here until I get sick of getting wet, but we're gonna go give it heck. I hope. Just really wish I had some of my rain pants. Probably just gonna do little hikes there and back and there and back, so that, I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, welcome back to a video. I'm gonna go try and find a couple deer horns for you guys today. At least one would be a good goal. Alright, we got the first one on the day, right there. Would have been a 2-point, that's a good sign. Can still see the truck. I'm gonna leave that for a shed sacrifice and keep hiking. Hopefully you guys are okay with this view on this camera. This one's a little more resistance to water, so I'm gonna be filming on this one. Hopefully we can get into something newer. One on the day. Let's go. We're in another spot. I think this is a spot I saw a bunch of bucks in earlier, like end of January. We were out here looking for some animals. It was actually the last time I was out here before the opener, and they were all on this one hill, so I've kind of been curious about it. I'm gonna go walk it, do another small loop, move spots, then maybe come back here, eat something, and then go to a spot that I might spend the rest of the day in. It's about 11:14, so we got that one chalk base, but here we go. Well, looks like I got horn number 2 of the day right here. Doesn't look like it's gonna be very big, but there's a horn nonetheless. I'm gonna take it. I knew there'd be one in here. Not a bad 2-point, but older than freaking dirt. Look at that thing. So I'm gonna pick it up and hope we can keep the good weather. It's looking a little scary again. I thought I'd get at least an hour, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna pick this one up by hand because it's nothing special. Pink chalk. Let's go find some newer ones, some bigger ones. That's a good start though, I'll take it. Well, just walking up on shed number 2. Can't really tell what this thing is. What is that guy? What a weirdo. Splits off this thing. So another old one, but I'm gonna set this camera up and get this picked up. I don't know how you're gonna be able to see me, but this one's a goofball. I knew there had to be some sheds up here. What a weird compact deer. Dang. It's got that freaking bladed 4th. What a weirdo. So that's shed number 2 of the day. I would hope to get 3 or 4 more. This was right on top of a hill, so I'm going to keep hitting this. I know there's a few bucks that shed up here, so check out that goofball. But 2 smaller sheds. Well, I might have another shed glassed up. Not sure. Could be a bone. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards, but I got nothing else to do, so I'm going to go down and look. It's a long ways down. So hopefully this is the first shed I've glassed up of the trip, of the whole big trip. And if not, I'm going to be real sad. So let's go figure it out. All right, we're getting closely approaching whatever this thing is I glassed up. Was it a bone? Was it a shed? I just know it's right here on this bench somewhere. So let's go look. Looks like there might have been a buck in here this year, but I don't think the shed I glassed up. Oh, whoa, there's a shed right there. That's not the one I glassed up. So that's sweet. Just a hard white 2-point. The pickup. Heck yeah. That's funny. I bet you can see that in the video. Anyways, well, there's one shed I just found on camera. The other one I glassed up is down here. Dang, that's sweet. Oh, there it is. Holy shiz. That's a big deer. Holy smokes. That is not what I thought I glassed. Dang. That's a stud. Where is your other side? Holy cow. I thought it was a shed like that, but geez, that is a lot better horn than I thought. Dang. Yeah, I just caught that base. Holy cow. That's a freaking stud. Way better horn than I thought I had glassed up. So, we might be doing some circles for his other side. That is a pretty deer. Let me get some videos and some pictures. Get that guy picked up. Heck yeah. Right, let's get the pick up this. I wish today I'd known it was going to turn into such a nice day. I'd bring my big camera. I just got this little one, so boom. There we go. It's a solid buck. Solid freaking buck. That is what I needed today. Definitely the biggest deer horn of the trip. Got a big too. Freaking solid deer. Heck yeah. Needed that deer. So now we're at 4 sheds. We got this big one. I think Logan might have the other side to this one. Not 100% sure on that, but we're gonna do some circles around here. I know there's some bucks that like to hang out here. As you saw on my way over here, I picked up that 2-point and there was that rub, so I know there should be a brown or two in here because they do shed almost every year in here. So I'm gonna maybe eat a little something. Thought about hiking back to the truck, grabbing all my good stuff, but I don't know. It's kind of some daylight that would burn. But anyways, we're at 4 sheds. Let's keep the ball rolling. Hopefully go find some more. Yeah. All right. I moved spots again. Surprise, surprise. Last spot did we well, but I know that it's been hit. So I moved to a spot that I know hasn't been hit for a while. Got a couple hours. It's storming again. So we're just going to go give it heck these last 2 hours. If not, I've had an awesome day. That one shed made it worth it. So awesome trip. Let's hopefully this will be the last hike. Hopefully it goes out with a bang. So hopefully I'm on here next with a shed and not an outro. Well guys, we got another shed. And it looks like a dang stud. Holy cow. Look at that back end. That's a hard white baby. That is a beautiful shed. Look at that back end. It's starting to rain, so I'm gonna hurry and get some pictures and get this picked up. Yes! Horn number 5 of the day, and I think we can match this guy. All right, let's get this guy picked up so we can go find a couple more. This looks like a freaking stud. Oh yeah. Dude, those 2s are freaking long. Jeez. Nice hard white. Horn number 2, let's freaking go. Too bad he's crabby. But that is another stud shed. Heck yeah, let's go find another one. I don't know how good this audio is gonna work. I got this in the case, kind of. But it looks like I got a freaking stud right here and a 2-point shed behind it, which is kind of weird. Dang, this buck looks like a stud. A big buck. I might have to get this one called in. Dang. What is that thing? That is a freaking giant deer. Holy hell. Whew. Look at that sucker. Jeez. What is that thing? Good Gandhi. Look at this shed right here. That is so funny. Oh, dang. There's that shed, but look at this freaking giant. I'm gonna have to get that one called in and take some pictures because that is a stud. But my camera's getting wet, so I'm gonna put this away, get some pictures. Well, I don't know how good you could hear me on that whole deadhead thing, but I can't. I had it in this case, but the thing opened, so you kind of hear. Can't do anything about that, but just been walking around. We got another freaking shed right here. Let's go. Another solid 4-point. This one looks older. Way old. chalk donkey. But that makes horn number 4, 5, 6, 7 of the day. I'm gonna just get a quick pickup on this guy because it's nothing special. Boom. Right well, there. Everybody, I am done. Clock those days is done. Just getting everything set up to take some pictures, but thought I'd show you kind of what we got going on here. Sorry, that was rough. Let's see here. Let's get this turned around. Getting charged up on the last light right there. Cold Light 10, link in the bio. Here we go. That's how we're ending it. All those deer horns. Let's see, I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deer sheds today. And in total we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 elk sheds. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 sheds in total. There's actually those 2 elk sheds right there that I forgot about. Not bad. Not bad for the opener. Freaking had a blast. Really enjoy that view right there. So I'm going to get some pictures. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. But anyways, there we go. We're going out next week. Same amount of time, so hopefully we can pick up some more of those dandies right there. But I appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe. Checked out Bucked Up and Last Light. They really helped me a ton, and I'll see you guys on the next one.